Well, g'day everybody. Welcome back to Train Life update number 11. 11 has been put out with some optimization, some more AI optimization and all that type of stuff, which is absolutely awesome. We've just got our clearance to come into Calais, Maine. We're coming into Calais, Maine. We're picking up some passengers. I will show you what we are doing. If we have a look at the world and our route planner, we are doing Calais, Maine, down to St. Quentin, Maine, and then down to Rhymes. So that is going to be our trip for this episode. Hope you guys are well. Hope you are all very, very well. Super excited to be back into train life again. Absolutely loving it. Let's see, now we've got to go into the right state. Okay, the platform, I can just see it in the distance there. You can see the platform that we're going to come into. So he wants us to be there. That doesn't make any sense, does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, he's sending us around this way. All right, that's fine. That's fine as long as we're going into the correct platform. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Well, we didn't go straight in. I don't know, but let's pull in here. Let's grab ourselves some passengers, swap the train ends, and head off on our way. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to sort of unlock some of these other main stations and stuff so that we can have we've got an employer with perk points, so that we can have some more options in regards to employees doing train runs, because I am going to put an employee in this train at some particular point in time. So so the more we can unlock, the better runs that we can have. So let's just roll that in there. How's it going? Is it nearly in? It's a bit hard to see. Looks like it's nearly in. Looks like it's nearly in. I reckon that's probably pretty close. So I've noticed a lot of people are requesting a camera down that end. That have another camera point where you can look at the back of the train, because some of these trains, some of these trains are very are so long that you do need to be able to look down there as well. Let's get some passengers on board, and while we're getting some passengers on board, we do have an employee that has some level ups. There we go. Zarika. Profit a day 216. We're not seeing a lot of that because she's taken a fair bit of that, so she's doing the passenger runs. That's good. We need her to so what we will do with her is not wagon limit. Affects the maximum number of intermediate points allowed, maximum distance and energy. So we're going to go energy and maximum distance on that, which should be pretty cool, and that'll level her up. She'll keep doing Hanover to Aachen, and then we will throw her on a longer route at some point in time. So passengers are boarding. There we go. I might get a screenshot of that. That might end up being the thumbnail for this episode, I think. Finished boarding. Close the doors. There we go. Closing the doors. Once the doors are closed, we will have to change. We will have to change ends. So let's flick that switch. Go over to the other end of the train. We are there. Have we got our headlights on? Everything is okay. Cabin lights I will put on as well. Wipers we don't need, and we are off. Let's go. The one thing that I might have to do is just go into there and just do. Oop. Oh, where are we? Where are we? You're getting lost there, Simi. There we go. We're going to there, and then we are going across to there. Right. Hopefully that brings that up on there. Beautiful, it does. What have we got on board in regards to our current status on our train? We have St. Quentin Maine stuff and some Rhymes people as well. So we will probably pick some more up, I would say, on our way out. So Lovely. This is actually a really, really nice train to drive. It's a shame that there's not quite as much money in passenger services as what there is in cargo, so we're probably going to end up running some cargo ourselves as well and unlocking some more stations for that. We do want to get up to being able to get ourselves more trains, more employees, which would be absolutely awesome. So we've got 3 employees at the moment. I'm not sure whether we can get another one yet, but we will have to see. We will have to see. I'm not going to go into it now. We're going to get out of this station and get on our way. There we go. Straight through here. I don't think on our... oh, crap, don't do that, Simi. I don't think on our map... I think we're... Are we dodging the warehouse? Yes, we're dodging the warehouse. They've also done some bypasses and stuff as well. We are going through there. Were we stopping there? Can't remember. No, we're not stopping at Lille. We probably could have, to be honest. Couldn't we? Oh no. There. So we're going through Little Main. So we'll have to call him for that. We're bypassing the warehouse. We're bypassing St Quentin warehouse, and we're going into St Quentin Main. So after we go past Calais Grain Mill, we'll probably call into Little Main and get our access to go straight through that station. All right, lovely. There is a train coming up as well, which I didn't notice, so we're going to have to be careful of that. Now, they also have increased the visual distance, the minimum visual distance of signals as well, because people were having some trouble. As you can see, we've got a red one coming up here. So we're going to have to stop at this red signal. I have no idea how we're going to get out of here. I don't know why it wants us to stop at this red signal, but we're going to stop here anyway. And then we've got a goods train going in through there as well that's carrying timber. They might have to fix that up because you wouldn't have a goods train going into Calais Main. It's saying we've got free track ahead, so hopefully our lights change. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so that worked out well. Could see that signal from quite a distance, so well done, devs, on that, because that certainly makes it a whole lot easier. A whole lot easier to be able to see those from quite a distance. So that did make it very, very hard in the previous episodes, if you remember. All right, so we're bypassing the warehouse, which is good. Maybe that train is turning around. Maybe it's turning around and going back into the warehouse. I don't know. We've got an animal on the track, apparently. We've also got a dead man happening there. We'll keep our eye out for an animal on the track. That doesn't make too much sense, does it? Can't see anything at this particular point in time, so we might get out and have a look, eh? It's quite a long train, this one. Quite a long train, but it's pretty awesome. Relatively silent from out here, as it probably would be. You can hear you can hear it rolling along. We're not really under any real power either, so we could probably boost that up a little bit. There we go. We're all around the corner there. Be nice if the camera reset to looking forward after you've been out there looking backwards. That's okay. We've got a speed limit coming up of 50 kilometers an hour. I don't know whether they've fixed that and whether that's actually going to be the case, but we'll see. We are going oh yeah, we're going to stick left. Okay, that makes sense. So we might just hold 50 for now coming through here just to see what happens. Thankfully, we're not in any type of timetable at this point in time, so lovely. sticking to the left. It was nice that they're adding some bypasses and everything in here as well. It's pretty awesome. We've been playing a lot of Farm Sim. Been playing a lot of Farm Sim on the channel. Been streaming a lot of Farm Sim on the channel. I am still trying to get this content out as well because I don't want you guys to miss out. And certainly do have a little bit of an addiction to this game. Is that the 50? That's 120. So... yeah, the speed limits still need to be sorted out by the looks of it. That's okay. We are now, we are still in a 100 and, oh, we're in an 80 at the moment. Don't know whether it's going to wait for the rest of the train to get past that signal, which is normally what happens. Once the end of the train goes past the signal, then your speed limit changes. It's saying the next speed limit's 120, so those signs were giving us the next speed limit, so we'll sit on 80 at the moment. There we go. Get ourselves up a little bit. This thing does, if you put the oomph into it, it does go. It really does go. It's got a maximum speed of 140 kilometers an hour according to its stats, and we don't have any real track that has 140 kilometers an hour. There we are, 120. Excellent. Okay, we can boost that power up again. I think some people are talking about wanting the ratio for wheel skid to be changed a little bit, because as soon as you do 2 pieces of throttle you get wheel skid, which can be a bit of a pain in the bottom. It's saying our next speed limit is 90 kilometers an hour, so that's going to come up pretty quick. It's going to come up pretty quick in this train, so we probably need to yep, not coming up there. We'll keep that on left. It's coming up now, so we're going to just reduce our speed a little bit. Go through this signal here, stick that to right again, and I think this is our 90 area here, which it is, going around the corner. That's fine. I probably slowed down a little bit too much there, a little bit too much. So I hope you guys are still enjoying this series, and I know a lot of you are really enjoying playing this game. There's a lot of positive and fantastic people on the Discord, on the Train Life Discord. So if you're not part of the Train Life Discord, definitely head over there and check it out. It's worth checking out. There's a lot of really good information over there as well. If you're sort of struggling with little bits and pieces, but it's well worth doing. So now Farm Sim's come out, obviously there's a lot of concentration on people putting stuff out for that. So I don't know whether the Train Life stuff has died down on other channels or not. I am not sure, but I certainly want to keep it up and running anyway. Definitely sorted out the whole animal thing as well. The animals can hear you from quite a distance now, which is really good. That certainly helps a lot. So you can honk them from quite a distance away. You still got to keep your eye out for them though. Should have disappeared by now, that animal. Should have heard us coming. Alright, so we're just going to call through to Little Main and get ourselves some access to the station, like thoroughfare through the station, which is number 4 there. Services 3 and station access 2. Yes, we may proceed. Beautiful. That's what we want. We want to just get that access sorted out now. I'm still suffering some frame rate issues. Still definitely suffering some frame rate issues and a little bit of jagginess in the, there we go, you can see that there. A little bit of jagginess in it. Shouldn't be doing it on the system that I run. We should not be doing that, so hopefully they continue to optimize a little bit. What are we looking at? We're looking at a, we need to go around there. Looking at an 80 kilometer an hour speed limit coming up, and then we're probably going to get a 50 going through the main station, I would say. We'll keep our eye on that. Looks nice coming through here. It's lovely. Is that a church out there or a... Yes, it is. Looking good. You can see the frame problems there. Next one is 50 kilometers an hour, so we might as well start slowing down for that. That's coming up very, very soon. Cruise at this. We should be down to 50 by the time we get here. Look at that. Perfect. We'll put a little bit of oomph into it as well. We're going over to the left, sticking to the right through there. Let people know we are coming through. And straight through this station. We probably should have stopped here on the way as well. We would have made ourselves quite a bit more money. So that was a bad mistake by me. Bad mistake by me. All those people probably sitting on the platform going, we could have been on that train. We could have been getting on that train. Right, through here we go. It's quite nice coming through here as well. I still love going into London. That was the King's Cross station that we went into in London. They call it London Main in this, but it's actually the King's Cross station, so which is pretty cool. I'm going to bypass this next one, get through there, and we're probably at some point in time going to have to buy ourselves another cargo train as well. I'll have 2 passenger trains running with employees, which will be the plan. Train on radar. We're going around this way. Okay, we've got a stop signal up here. So we need to slow down and stop before this signal. Got you. Yep, got you. Do we need to stop at this signal? Because nothing's happening with that train over there. Nothing seems to be happening. Do we risk it? Bit hard to see around the corner, isn't it? Bit hard to see around the corner. Maybe he's waiting for us. I don't know. I'm going to go through. You've been fined 900. Track is occupied. Must detour. Well, I can't detour, can I? Okay, occupied track. All right, let's stop then. I really hope that they sort this stuff out, because this is actually pretty frustrating. We're going to have to go back there and divert. So we're going to have to reverse this, and we're going to have to take that off, and we're going to have to move back, and then we're going to have to go around. So, see, and the problem is that the signals, the track changes don't register either. So it's not telling you that you need to change tracks. It's just telling you that there's a train on the radar. Well, okay, that's fine. We're on a train line. We're in a very busy. In a very busy environment. Of course, there's a train on the radar. What we need is there is a train occupying your track ahead, and you need to divert, so that you're not pulling up to a red light up there, and then just sitting there waiting, because we can't see around the corner. If you understand what I mean. So. That would make it a whole lot easier if they could do that. We're going to change there. See, it's telling us that we need to be on the right-hand side here. So that's where it's a problem. It's telling us, yeah, we need to stick to the right, but we need to go left. And it's saying, no, left is not correct. So we'll pull around here, and hopefully when we get around the corner, that is correct. I think they need to take out, completely remove train breakdowns and stuff. It's You know, it must be a pretty crappy train system if trains are breaking down non-stop on. I mean, maybe they do in real life. I don't know. Maybe they do, but we'll have to see. They just need some way of informing people that that there is a train on your line and that you need to change tracks. Can we see it over there? Yeah, you see it's miles down there, so... Alright, well, we'll see what we can do. Got fined $900 for that anyway, 900 euros. But can't really do anything about it. I'd like to see the devs kind of, you know, do something that allows us to know that we need to change those, that we need to change tracks or something, because at the moment, Train on Radar does not tell us what's happening. Let them know that we are coming. That's just a train just sitting on the track there. Just sitting on the track. Alright, I'm going to change over to the right hand side again. We are going to have to stick left, I'm guessing, as well at some point, because we've got a left turn around here as well. So also need to see where we need to call in. When we go past St. Quentin Warehouse, we will call to main. Hopefully this is going to tell us to change track, our... Yes, it is. Beautiful. Alright, lovely. I'm not complaining, guys, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining about the game or anything, because it's absolutely brilliant. I just sort of making suggestions and my thoughts on what I think they need to change to make the game a little bit less frustrating. I mean, yeah, okay, so I went over that red light, that's fine. But there was nothing there to tell me that that the track in front was actually occupied. It was more... I ignored a horn sign. There we go. I missed that because I was too busy doing something else. Alright, so we got a fine for that one as well. And this is where having these little icons on the mini-map down on the left-hand side would help immensely. You know, where the next signal is, where the next speed limit change is, all of that type of stuff would help absolutely immensely if they were just little icons on that mini map down below. You know, your speed limits and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, granted, we've got that information up on the right hand side, but to be honest, that information on the right hand side, up in the top right hand corner, is not always accurate. It's not always accurate. You're ready for a 50, you're slowing down for a next speed limit of 50 kilometers an hour, and it never comes. It never arrives. So, you know, free track, well, you're on free track, but what about, that's the track that you're on now. What about after the next signal? Is the next signal a free track? Do we have a free, is that green free track? Does that mean that the next signal is green as well, or not? So, and when we approach that red light previously, where that train was on the track, then we didn't have a red light up there. It said that we were on free track. Now, normally, what you would see is that indication up in the top right hand side should be of what's happening on the track after the next signal, if you understand what I mean. It'd certainly make it a lot better. Well, you know, after the next signal, it's going to be a green track. You know, you've got a green signal coming up, basically. If it's an orange signal, then that should be orange. You've got an orange signal coming up. If it's a red signal, the next one, you've got a red signal coming up, so that you can be prepared and aware of what is coming up. It would certainly help. It's going to be a lot easier now that they've obviously increased the visual distance of the draw distance of the actual. There we go. Another employee is leveled up. Yeah, now that they've increased the visual distance of the signal lights and stuff, that will certainly help a lot. It will certainly help a lot in it, but it still need to have that little bit of help when you're on a simulator and it's not like real life. You can't see exactly like it as no matter how well they do it, you can't see as well as you can in real life, if you understand what I mean. So I don't know, I didn't explain that very well. I didn't explain it very well at all, but I just think it would be nice to have a pre-warning of what the next signal is. I know these signals here are they don't have many signals on here, to be honest, do they? Really, they've got the signals to signify what's happening with the watch out, approaching train. Need to stick to the right. We shouldn't have to stop here, do we? Nope. No, our signal's clear, so we should be right to go through here. Lovely. What's that, a goods train? Yes, it is. What are they carrying? Steel or something by the looks of it? That was a big loan. Okay, there's a horn. There's a horn section, which we used, so that's okay. Okay, this will be our first trip into St. Quentin, Maine as well, which is pretty cool. And our first trip through this area. So it'll be interesting to see what this station looks like as well. I imagine we could probably make a fair bit of money doing longer multiple trips. Whether we can have employees do multiple trips, I'm pretty sure. So it'd be good to be able to do that once we've leveled some people up and got some stuff happening. Here we go. All right, I'm just going to slow down just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let it roll in here. We've got our green. And we're going to have to see exactly what track they're going to put us on. So cruising through here at about 30 is probably okay. Looks like we're probably going straight through. Yeah, we are going straight through. Beautiful. Looking very nice in here. Looking very nice. Is that going to send us around to... Oh no, because we've got one right there as well. So as soon as it hits this, we should have to change. And we do. Stick right, go into the center one. The service center over there. And in we go. This is quite an open station, isn't it, this one? We'll just roll in. I'll have to have a look at our train station. It is a very long train. It's a very, very long train. We're going to have to go right up, I reckon. Right up to the end. Which we can do easily enough. Are we nearly on the platform? There we go, that should be good. Beautiful. Okay, let's... can't open doors, secured. Yep. Forgot about that, didn't I? Alright, perfect. We get these passengers on board. Wow, that train is quite a long way away from that platform. 42,000 for that, and some experience points, which is really cool. We're going to look at this as well, because we do have another... we do have another employee that has some points as well. She's doing really, really well, actually. Assign perk points. She already has quite a few perk points, so Let's boost her energy on this one, I reckon. All right. Boarding passengers. Let's close the doors. And there they go. We are quite a way away from the platform, aren't we? That's a flying leap. Imagine taking a pram over that. Blimey. Off we go. Off we go. There we go. Watch out. Animal on the track. Excellent. That's what we want. Another event. Coming out of here, the animal is just over there. It's about, oh no, it's still like almost a kilometre away. So let's just slow that down so that we're not speeding. We'll come out of here, see how we go. Hopefully we won't run into any more trains on the wrong side of the track. There we go. Stick to the right. Perfect. And we shall get out of here, guys. Head off to our next destination, which is, because I keep forgetting, Rhymes. Okie dokie, and there it goes again. That's it, guys. Derailed. Signals popping up, no information, none of that type of stuff. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was a long trip too. But, you know, hey, as I said, I leave this stuff in. I put the emergency brakes on. I tried to stop there. Why there was a train on my bloody track, I have no idea. I don't know. Train on radar. Well, you know, what do? Every single time that there's a train on radar, slow your train down to 30 kilometers an hour, just in case. It would take you hours of gameplay to get across the other side of the map. But anyway, you can say I might be a little bit upset about this, but look, we have derailed. You have collided with another vehicle. Pay penalty or load last save. Well, I'm paying the penalty and I am continuing. Right there. Yep. Okay. But anyway, I've paid that penalty. We will get down to the next station. We will drop these passengers off and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm leaving that in though. Alright, coming into Rhymes here. It's actually quite nice, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. Lovely. Across the canal there. And I've already called ahead, so we have station access already. So that should be pretty cool. Next speed limit is 50 kilometers an hour. We're doing alright now on the speed that we are doing. So that should be okay. Spinning around the corner. Looks good coming in here. It's quite nice. It's very nice. There we go. Let's see. I'll go back into here, I think. Slow that down a little bit. Keep our eye on which way we are going. I did call ahead, so we will be going to the correct track, which looks like we are going right. Yes, it does. Once we get around here, we'll be going left again, and we'll just roll in here. Let everybody know that we are coming. We're a little battered and bruised. All of the passengers are dead. There's blood everywhere. But I got the train here nonetheless, just by paying a penalty. Excellent. We did have another employee finish a job as well, which was pretty cool while all of that happened. But look, you know, I really think the signaling system, if they're throwing these AI in now, which is absolutely fantastic because we all wanted the AI so much, and it's back in, which is absolutely brilliant. Let's work on the signaling and the signal system. If I've got a train on my track, even if it's 2 signals away, I should really have some sort of caution happening to let me know that there is a caution ahead, not a green light that says free track. You're on free track, if you understand what I mean. Because this is not how it works. This is not how it works. I came around a corner at 120 kilometers an hour. Got a signal that there's a train on the radar. Got around the corner, red light, and no time to stop. Straight through the red light, straight into the train. So, you know, let's work on some signaling and stuff, I guess. But anyway, let's get these suckers off board. Let's get the there we go. Let's get the ambos out so that they can actually drag all of the dead bodies out. Get the mortician in as well to scrape stuff off it, and the cleaners. And while that is happening, guys, I will see you in the next episode of Train Life. I'm sorry that I had just a little bit of a ramble and stuff. I just think, you know, it's, yeah, some sort of I don't know, a little bit better signaling, a little bit more information on what is happening up ahead. If you're going to throw trains on the wrong track, if you're going to throw broken down trains on the wrong track and all that type of stuff, then that type of stuff needs to be implemented. You know, stuff like that does happen in real life, but, you know, drivers are aware of it. The signaling is correct and all that type of stuff. There are very, very minimal signals on this. Those green and yellow signals and stuff are all indicators of whether or not you've got speed changes coming up and all of that type of stuff. The red lights, they're signals, or at least, you know what I mean. You understand what I mean. You need to sort out a mixture of both of those so that we can be quite aware of what is going on in regards to that. Now we need to switch across to the other side and change that, and we are now on our way all the way back to Calais, Maine. However, are we stopping at let's have a look, driver map. No, route planner. Are we stopping at nope, we're going straight back to Calais, Maine. What have we got on our train at the moment? We've got people for Calais, Maine, and we've got 2 lots of people. That's probably going to be a good trip, and for St. Quentin, Maine. So what we need to do is go into our dashboard. No, go into there. Yep, our dashboard world is where we want to go. So we need to go past St. Quentin, Maine. So I am going to sort that out. Take that off there, like so. We're going to go from where we are to St. Quentin, Maine, up to Calais, Maine. Actually, I might take that one off and I might do a run just in my own time. No, not there. To Little Maine as well, I think. Yeah, and then up to Calais as well. And then I'll go into the route planner. I'll do exactly the same thing on that. Clear all the stations, going from there to St. Quentin to Little to there. Apply that to the GPS and confirm. Lovely. Which means I should still have those passengers on board, and I do. Perfect. All right, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching this one. Bye.